Hercules Winter Storm Polar Vortex. This is an image from NOAA for January 6th. And it's showing the polar vortex splitting into 4 or 5 little vortices here. This is what it was in December 16th, 15th, 16th, and 17th of December. It was all in one spot, except for this one right here. And now, this last week it's been split. It's split up into 4 different groups. Okay, and that's strange. That's the first time it's ever done that. They don't know how to explain it. And I'll put the story down below, and I'll show you what it was. Let's see. Whoops, a little again. Okay, there we go. This is just to give you an idea of how it was supposed to be in the past. And December 68 through 96, this is the way it looked. Here's America. And that, the blue part goes down to Canada and dips down in the, the Great Lakes area as usual. I remember that for years. And then this was in 2009. It started breaking into 2 main pieces. Well, it already was in 2 main pieces, but it started showing some, warming at the top of the earth, in 2009, and now we've graduated up to this. I found some good information on what was happening with the polar vortex. It's caused by the wobbly polar vortex triggers extreme cold outbreak. This is what it looked like in November, and this is what it looked like in January, on January 5th. And it says up here, I copied what it said. It said the polar vortex is the new buzzword for 2014 for those millions of Americans learning about the role of the record cold temperatures. Meteorologists have known for years that the pattern of the polar vortex determines how much cold escapes the Arctic and makes its way to the U.S. during the winter. Now, climate scientists want to know if the warmer Arctic is influencing its behavior. So, see, the Arctic is warmer here, and if that's what's causing this behavior is what they're trying to figure out. It goes on to say that the polar vortex is a high altitude, low pressure system that hovers over the Arctic in the winter, and when the polar vortex is strong, it acts like a spinning bowl on top of the North Pole. The image on the right shows the strong phase of the polar vortex in mid-November 2013. The dark purple depicts the most frigid air tightly contained in the oval-shaped formation inside the invisible bowl, the light purple line forming the outermost boundary of the cold air in the jet stream and at its normal east to west pattern. Okay, and then in January, a sudden stratospheric warming event weakened and broke down the polar vortex, allowing fragments of cold air to slosh out of the bowl into the mid-latitudes. The image at the left shows the weakened vortex formation on January 5th, 2014. The high pressure building up in the Arctic slowed down the jet stream, which caused it to buckle into deep folds and flow further south than usual, introducing cold Arctic air. And I got this off of climate.com, and I'll put the link in the description box, but here it is right here. And I thought that was the best explanation that I'd heard, and this showing these pockets of cold air and how this isn't as cold as this is really strange. I mean, I don't know if this is going to be the new trend for next year, but if it is, I just thought I'd throw that out there because we need to be thinking about next year and the next year and the next year, if it's going to keep doing this, or it may just be the one-time deal. I don't know for sure. And it shows a satellite picture from NOAA here. You can't even hardly see the United States. This is the Great Lakes area up here. Here's Florida. And here's this long band of disturbance area there. And then goes down here. It says this. Let me scoot it over. It says in the satellite handout image provided by NOAA shows the entry of the large area of low pressure from the polar vortex into the northeastern United States on January 6th. And here's the rest of the story. It shows the lower temperatures recorded here. I thought it got lower than that. The coldest being in Fargo, North Dakota, 20 below zero, while the warmest was the mid-60s in California and Florida. But I thought they got down a lot lower than that. Maybe that was just the wind chills I was hearing. But also I have these images here of, let's see, this was, let me see what time this one was here. This one was today at 0000 hours UTC. And then, let's see, the other one was, this one was yesterday at 9 UTC. It shows the vortex sliding off into the Maine and the Atlantic.